the 2024 Masters is concluded, and what a way to finish off. I feel like the whole tournament was building up to a fantastic finale, and did we not get just that? I feel like we got exactly what we deserved. But the quality was fantastic, and I wasn't sure who was going to win until maybe the penultimate, third to last frame, when Ronnie really kicked into gear. But even then, a lot of mistakes were still being made, and it was never just long pot, clear up. There were lots of safety exchanges, there were lots of errors, tactical decisions, strange decisions that I feel like under any other circumstances they may have chosen differently. But all of it just collated into one package of fantastic viewing, and I really enjoyed it. Obviously, if you don't know by now, I'm a Ronnie fan, so I'm delighted by the result, and so excited for what's in prospect for the World Championships, because he just seems to be getting better, and the momentum, the way he's won the last two tournaments has been so incredible, and I'm just really excited to see if he can finish off the Triple Crown. That's what I'm really hoping for. But credit to Ali, he was the better player in many moments in that match. I feel like every time the scoreline was level, that was the correct scoreline, and that was how it should have been. Every time Ali got a lead, he deserved it and he'd earned it. And I was thinking about halfway through the match, when he was a couple of frames ahead, if he wins this, he does deserve it, because if he sustains the level he's playing now, then he is the rightful winner. Fair play to him. Then I think he just got a bit too focused on the finish the finish line, and it got to his head. I think the crowd were getting to him. I remember the commentators mentioning how he'd interacted with the audience a few times when they were shouting out for Ronnie. So I think it was playing on his mind. I am against all the interruptions and unnecessary comments from the audience, because I'm a Ronnie fan. I would never go to a match and watch him to just yell out disrupting comments to the players. That it makes the result so much less meaningful if there are external factors like that playing into it. There is no need for it, and as much as I'm a Ronnie fan, I'll respect anyone who beats him, and anyone who plays better than him, who earns the results, because the better player deserves to win. That's the truth of it. And Ali was playing better for a lot of that match. That's the truth of it. But it was just remarkable to see how Ronnie just didn't give up, and regardless of the scoreline, just kept ploughing on, got within one frame, drew level, led for the first time, then just sprinted towards the end. He finishes off a match like no other. I know it wasn't the table clearing century that I know a lot of us would have been hoping for, but it's like he doesn't get nervous. Obviously he does. No matter what he says, he definitely does. I think the way he played shows that, because it was very unlike Ronnie. I've very rarely seen him break down after a half century or so when he looks like he's on to win the match in the final frame. That was very uncharacteristic, but so dramatic. And even though I was gutted when he was missing pots, it was intense, wasn't it? I was gripped. Every time I thought the match was over, something would happen, and I was hooked. Yeah, I think that's all my thoughts. It was just generally a really great tournament. I hope you enjoyed it too. I loved watching every second of it, and of course over the moon that I got the result I wanted. I'd love to know your favourite player too, and who you were rooting for to win, and of course what you thought of the tournament in general, and your predictions for the next. Apart from that, yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.